I love everything that you say.
That,
All your critiques are amazing.
you know, like that sounds really like cheesy, but I really appreciate it coming from you. Like, because you're such a good writer.
Stop.
No, you are. You are such a good writer. So
Well,
I think it means a lot.
well, when I think about you, all the words come flowing out. So
That's so fucking nice. Like really fucking nice. Thanks.
So what are you up to the rest of the day? You seeing Alan or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. It's his birthday, so yes, I am seeing Alan.
You know, you never told me. You know, how did the two of you meet?
It's like it's not a big story, but I was reading on the train and he came up to me and he said he liked the book, and then we talked about the book the whole train ride, and then he asked for my number, and 6 months later here we are.
You know, you were reading when we met too.
Right, said revisited.
I remember. No.
I love Alan, I do, but like he just doesn't want to say it back, which is weird because he initiated everything. So I don't know why he wouldn't be like trying, but I haven't brought it up to him because he's been quarantining with his parents, and that's like enough, you know?
I was ready to say I love you the day we met.
Yeah, me too.
Do you want to say it now?
We shouldn't.
I know, yeah, you're right.
So I'm throwing this virtual happy hour for Alan's birthday tonight, and so it's going to be me, him, Carmen, and his friend Kevin. And I told you Carmen and Rob broke up, right? Yeah. So I'm hoping that this Kevin person is going to be like a good like distraction for her because of the breakup. And he's like a food blogger or something, so we'll see.
Maybe I could come visit you in person. Would you be open to that?
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, right, Alan.
And COVID. You don't want to get on a plane with somebody who has it and doesn't even know it.
I'd risk it for you, though.
Yeah, but then you'd give it to me, and then we would both have it.
Well, they'd have a hospital room just for us.
Trip.
What?
No, this is just like the last thing that we should be romanticizing right now. Like I have friends who are nurses, and they keep posting about how overcrowded the hospitals are and how like overwhelmed they are. And
yeah, I got carried away, I guess.
Well, watch what you get carried away with.
I can't help but get carried away with you.
Yeah, well, somehow I'm still carried away with you too.
I'm serious, Louise. Just say the word and I'll book the flight.
Okay.
Can I send you my novel?
Yeah.
All
How long is it?
It's just a few chapters, but it was far less than that before we started talking again. You inspired me.
You inspire me too.
Wow. Let's keep on inspiring each other.
I went out and splurged for all the margarita mix and tequila. Don't ask me how much I spent.
Where do you gotta have for dinner?
I'm not eating.
Carmen, you have to eat. You can't drink and not eat.
I'll be fine, Lou. I drink and not eat all the time.
Did you have anything to eat today?
Cheerios?
That's it?
Yep.
Well, don't drink too much, okay?
I may or may not have already started.
Are you serious?
I'm kidding, Lou. But maybe not.
Just be nice to Carmen.
I know.
Especially since she and her boyfriend just broke up, you know? Just listen to her. Engage with her. Don't hog the conversation by pontificating about the latest trendy restaurant in the village that none of us can afford to eat at.
I swear I will not pontificate, okay?
Okay.
I will be so engaging that I would be practically engaged by the end of tonight.
Okay, engage, Kevin. Don't get engaged yet.
Look, you could still back out if you want to. I never said that you have to. Come,
That
so
means I have to.
just as long as you're not going to drink anymore.
I'll stop after 2, okay? I swear. Like a Quentin Tarantino film.
You know, like maybe you'll get to know Alan better and actually like him. And maybe something will happen with this Kevin person. Who knows?
I still miss Rob.
I know. You two are on a break for a reason, though, right? So just focus on having a good time tonight, okay?
You're not trying to set me up with this Kevin person, are you?
No, it's like strictly platonic, I promise. It's like completely casual.
I am still nervous.
Nervous is just another word for excited. So be excited.
Okay. I am going to try being excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Just, this could be a very life-changing night for you, Kevin. Just, be excited. Just try to be excited. Try to be excited.
Well, don't go overboard.
I'll be fine. Okay? I promise I'll be on my best behavior tonight. I swear.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys should read my blog, but since you didn't this week. Okay, so I guess I'll just say, I'll give a little introduction to me and Kevin's kitchen. So I'm Kevin and I run the kitchens.
Right.
And, I know that they say food's value isn't in what it costs, but it's also presentation, right? And quality and time it takes to prepare. If you want to pay $10 for a slap together pasta dish, then whatever, it's your life, right? But I want a restaurant to give me an experience, a reason to get out of the house. That's why I think that whenever this pandemic is over, restaurants will need to step up their game, make it worth us risking our lives for your chicken marsala, cook your steak so impeccably well that people will be like, I'm so glad I came out. I could never have made this at home in quarantine. Have the decor be so luminous and atmospheric that which restaurant's atmosphere I really miss?
Which one?
Really enjoying my margarita.
Is that number 3, Carmen?
4 or 5. Who's counting?
Maybe you should drink some water.
I should, shouldn't I?
How's your beer, Alan?
Oh, it's good. It's just a Belgian beer. Nothing fancy,
Beer drunk is my least favorite kind of drunk. It just builds you up, makes you groggy, and you're like, blah, and you're sluggish. And I always get sick after drinking beer, not COVID sick, but kind of sick of me. Not good. Not
Okay.
good.
And how's your red wine?
Red sangria.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Hello.
A food blogger.
Wow, no one knew that.
Mm-hmm.
You made that yourself, didn't you?
I did.
Nice.
That's impressive.
Cheers. Thank you. I got the recipe from one of my wine sponsors. Gave me their freaking bottle of Rioja. It's not very fancy, but to spruce it up, I added some apples and some oranges, some strawberries, elderberries, blueberries, raspberries, a little bit of cognac, a little bit of brandy, triple sec, orange juice, simple syrup, and my secret ingredient, maple syrup.
That a drink or a gay bar?
Carmen! That was a good one. Oh, snaps.
You know that that reminds me of this time where I was waitressing in this hole in the wall bar, and our bartender liked to
She's drunk.
No, I'm not. I've had three sips of wine. He liked to experiment with our drinks like a lot.
Oh,
And
straight fair, right?
yeah. Oh my gosh, you know bartender Bill?
Yeah. I knew him pretty well before he got COVID.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't hear that.
Oh, he recovered. It's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You like scared me for a second.
For a triple second. So you meant.
Wow, Alan, you're hilarious.
Thank you. I will be here all week. And
God help us all.
Wow.
What were you saying, Lou? You were telling the story.
Right. Oh, right. So bartender Bill had this drink, and it had a donut, candy canes, cotton candy, and then it had a tiki umbrella in it, and it was called the Unicorn Dust Dirty Shirley. And I went up to my first table and I was like, here are the specials, the corn dust disty misty. And
oh no,
I was embarrassed.
Oh, you're so cute.
A unicorn dust dirty Shirley. That's definitely a bartender Bill drink. Okay.
I liked the polar bear shots he made for me once. No, word to everyone. Do not Google image search polar bear shot.
She's right. You know, I did that one time and it was traumatizing. Not good, girls.
Oh, to go.
Oh,
Welcome to the chat.
happy birthday to you.
No. Too much.
I kind of like it.
It's too much. Well, on a serious note, I really appreciate that you guys made the time to come celebrate with me. It means a lot.
We're happy for you, babe.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to Alan, who's turning 1 year older. Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Cheers.
1 year old. Candy.
Carmen, you might want to slow down a little bit.
What? What, Mr. Foodie Blog or whatever?
Carmen.
You shouldn't chug a margarita, Carmen. I mean, I don't know. You should really savor the flavor of the drink. You know, get to really experience it. You know, you really can't be intimate with your drink if you're just gonna chug it down like that.
I think I like my way of drinking better.
All right. One time I was in Mexico and I had the most amazing margarita of my life. Okay. Mm-hmm. It was with crushed mangoes in it, right? And it had the chili powder rim on it. Oh my gosh. And they made it with a mezcal. Oh.
You know, I can't wait to try all of these drinks when we're done with quarantine.
Hashtag facts.
I just need tequila and tequila and tequila.
Well, AA called and they want their resident comic back.
You saying I'm an alcoholic, Alan?
No, I was just I was just making a joke.
Between that and your triple sec joke, you are really on a roll down Schitt's Creek tonight.
I'm sorry. I really wasn't trying to offend you.
I am not an alcoholic. This is the drunkest I've gotten this entire quarantine, except for 2 nights ago and 4 nights ago. Last week that was a doozy. My toilet will never forgive me. But what else am I supposed to do when I'm unemployed, broke, and in quarantine?
How about we play a game?
Oh,
We could all do that.
Sounds nice.
Okay.
How
yes.
about I continue drinking and watch?
No, Carmen, it'll be fun. You could play. What are we playing, babe?
Mhm.
Well, what do you guys want to play?
No, it's your birthday. You pick.
Oh, she's
Yeah,
upside
you
down.
pick birthday boy. Oh.
How about
Well, let's
playing
see.
try not to call Alan an asshole?
Are you okay, Carmen? Like seriously, are you okay?
I just great. How about the rest of you? You all seem like you're doing just great in isolation with your beer and your wine and your sangria and your games and your bullshit.
Well, I was. Yeah, I actually was doing just fine until you called me an asshole.
It just calls them as I see them.
What's your problem? Will you lighten up? I mean, I'm just trying to have a nice time with my girlfriend. Louise, she was nice enough to invite you to this when she totally didn't have
Nice
to.
enough to invite me. She didn't invite me. She strong-armed me. Oh, come meet a new friend, Carmen. He might change your life, Carmen.
Wait a minute. Friend? No, I was under the impression that this was a double date.
Yeah, that's
Double date.
that's what I thought too, right, Lou?
Oh, Jesus Christ on a crackhead's ashtray.
Carmen, let me explain.
Oh, go on right ahead, Louise. Explain to your captive audience that why you didn't tell your sister that this is a double date, even though she is technically still in a relationship.
You said you and Rob are on a break.
That doesn't make me immediately available for you to set me up with anyone.
Okay, so Alan mentioned it. I forgot to tell you.
How do you forget something like that?
Well, I was hoping that you and Kevin would connect.
So I'd officially break up with Rob?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I did say this was a double date, right?
But this is a communication gap. This isn't anybody's fault.
Communication gap. You deliberately didn't tell me that this was a setup. That's not a communication gap.
I wanted you to meet people instead of moping around your apartment. It's not like I could just fly to Chicago to see you.
We have check-ins like every week.
I don't want you to be alone.
Oh, because you're so alone.
What's that mean?
You haven't told Alan about Trip, have you?
Who's Trip?
He's no one.
Yeah, Trip is her ex, whom she just reconnected with last month. So romantic.
Alan, it's nothing, I swear. So yes, he reached out. Yes, we talked, but
She even wrote a nice little story about him, which I believe you read too, Alan. Yeah, Louise, I actually got bored enough to read your story, which I just forgot about until just a second, if you want to know how I felt about it.
Carmen, you're drunk.
She sent it to him too, actually, feedback pending.
Carmen, you're drunk and you're not saying anything true or nice for that matter.
You know what they say about a drunk person's lies. It's a sober person's truth. You're the sober one, Louise. Are you going to tell the truth?
Alan, I swear it's
Here's
nothing.
a drunk person's lie for Alan.
Carmen, nobody wants to hear what you have to
Alan
say.
is totally not the academically dull, artistically frustrated, and romantically deficient guy people settle for at all.
Well, clearly I have nothing to lose here, so fuck you too, Carmen.
Alan, I
You know, I never settle a restaurant's atmosphere.
No one gives a fuck, Kevin.
Alrighty then. Nice to meet you, Carmen.
The feeling is unmutual.
Bye, Louise.
bye.
Well, I think my work here is done.
Why would you do that?
I'll say this for Alan, he's at least honest. No dishonest person would tell me to fuck off like that.
I didn't cancel your flight, Carmen.
I never said you did.
And I am sorry that your relationship is basically done.
I told you we're on a fucking break.
But if you think destroying mine is the way to go about it, then
Oh, come off it, Lou. You're the one who's still talking to your ex while you're with someone else. Why don't you just dump Alan and get with Trip already?
it's not that simple.
Yes, it is. Dump Alan, ask Trip to be your boyfriend. Trip says yes, done.
I love Alan.
You keep telling yourself that.
No, I do.
Why?
Because I don't know why, but I do. I love him, even if he hasn't said it back.
So what's the harm? You don't want to hurt him? You kind of already crossed that bridge.
Well, I'm gonna call him after this and smooth it out.
Why? It's not like he's going to publish your stupid story.
Wow, you really thought that was stupid?
Like, you kiss some hot guy on the back of a bus and it doesn't work out. Big deal. Who cares? I'm just being honest.
Yeah, well, your honesty is tactless, Carmen, which makes it cruel. You're cruel drunk, Carmen.
Honesty. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Where's this stupid button? Shit, how to stop this? Shit.
Hey, I called you 3 times.
I saw.
Alan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for tonight. I don't know.
To the point, I don't want a scene.
I don't want to see neither. I want a conversation.
All right. Let's have one.
Okay. Okay, where do I start? So I guess my story,
That's really where you want to start?
Alan, just. Yes, Trip reached out, and I didn't tell you because I didn't know how you would feel about it. And I wrote a story about him and me and where the relationship went.
That explains a lot about your story. I guess I should call it a memoir.
I didn't tell you who it was about because I wanted an objective opinion from you.
Okay.
And Trip and I continued talking, and it just felt natural.
Natural.
And Carmen had no right to bring it up to you. I can't apologize enough for how she behaved.
No, I'm glad she did. I'm glad I know that I'm the one you're settling for.
I didn't tell Carmen about the double date because I didn't think she would join, and I wanted her to meet people. I wanted her to meet Kevin. Didn't mean for her to go off on you like that.
Well, she did.
I shouldn't have asked her to come. It was your birthday, and it should have just been us.
Yeah. You think?
You didn't do anything wrong.
Except be critical of your mopey memoir.
No, I don't care. Your opinion is your opinion.
No, it wasn't what you wanted to hear.
Do you love me?
Why are you asking me that?
Because I told you that I love you and you didn't say it back.
Louise.
I love you, Alan.
Yeah.
No, I do. I love you, and I'm not settling for you. I'm really not.
I don't believe it. And I can't say I love you to somebody if I don't believe they love me.
Is that why you never said it back?
Why does it matter?
Well, it matters because that would mean you spent entire relationship not believing that I love you? Even though I made it very clear to you how I felt and you didn't say anything back. Like, do you know how insecure that makes me feel? That whenever I try to tell my boyfriend that I love him, he basically sidesteps it. What are we doing here, Alan? Why are we just talking every day because we're in a pandemic and you're lonely and you need somebody to talk to? Am I just some placeholder for you, for a person who you're able to say I love you to?
I think that's a fair question to ask you too.
I'm sorry that I didn't tell you about Trip. But Trip tells me how he feels about me. And it's been great being with somebody who's available.
We talk every day. How is that not available?
I'm really sorry, Alan.
I know.
And I don't want things to end. With us. I was going to say us.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want a scene and we didn't have one so good. I'm glad we got this over with.
So this is where we say goodbye? Or au revoir until we meet again?
I know what that means, Louise. I took French in high school.
Right.
Lou?
I'm saying the word.
Okay.
Book a flight to see me.
Okay.
And I know that is the most selfish and stupid thing to ask, but...
No, it isn't.
No, it is. I'm asking you to get on a plane to see me during a pandemic, and I shouldn't ask you to put your health at risk like that.
I'll be fine.
No, you might not be. There are 30-year-olds who are dying of this thing, and what right do I have to ask you to risk that for me?
And I already answered that question.
What?
I'd risk it for you.
I'd risk it for you, too.
And I already said, say the word and I'll book the flight.
Can you book it right now?
I'm actually working on my novel right now.
Well, that's great, Trip, but I really need to hear you say it.
I'll book it tomorrow. I promise.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, and Joel. Just don't book it for right now. Just like for when things calm down. And then you can spend more than 2 weeks here and we'll be happy and it'll be beautiful and there'll be less risk and
It'll be beautiful. Yes.
one day, right?
One day.